Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Wednesday, September 7th, 2011 is sponsored by Realtik. Alright, let's get into the mix, guys. Monster rally on Wall Street. Many traders out there are scratching their heads, not understanding why the market is up so much today after an ugly day yesterday. Bottom line, it's very simple. I will explain. First off, it's technically based. There are some fundamental reasons which I will announce in a minute, but you have to understand the technicals first and foremost. If we go to the daily chart of the SPY, remember the daily chart of the SPY, this mirrors the S&P 500. The SPY is the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. Yesterday I said to my members, watch this white line. This white line is every single thing you need to know. If the markets close below this white line, the markets will go to a double bottom right here. They would go all the way down here. If you close above the white line, you will rally higher and could easily head back to this pivot high, possibly higher. All right, and again, what happens yesterday? The markets gap below the line, but by the end of the day, we rally all the way back above it. That triggered a buy signal to the market and to smart, intelligent traders that know what the technicals are telling them, and they jumped on board. I jumped on board. Traders in my chat room jumped on board. Research Center members jumped on board. And remember, folks, if you want to experience the ITMS, the In the Money Stocks methodology, if you want to experience the new social website community where traders are talking throughout the day on our website, come join us at InTheMoneyStocks.com. You can take the Research Center or the Intraday Stock Chat free trial and get involved. All right, this is where the money's being made, folks. This is where we've nailed every single pivot low in this market. When the markets were down here, we said the low is in. When the markets pulled back, we said it's a buying opportunity. Sure enough, it was. When the markets pulled back here, we said buying opportunity. Sure enough, it was. When the markets were down yesterday and rallied back above that white line, we said buying opportunity. Nailing it, continuing to nail it. That's what we do here. Now, ultimately, you have to recognize the higher lows. This is a bullish short-term trend. The longer-term trend is bearish. All right, you have a larger macro bear flag here from this move down to here. So it's a longer-term bearish, which means eventually we are going to go sharply lower. But who cares about where we're going to go eventually? I want to make money today. I want to make money tomorrow, the next day. 2 weeks from now, I'll make money based on that time frame then. But right now, I want to make money short-term, not be on a losing side of a trade short-term. And again, that's why yesterday after the close, or right into the close, I picked up a couple positions there. One is TBT, which I picked up as a no-brainer. That's having a great day today, up 66 cents. And TBT is the ultra short 20-year play here on the yields, basically. And again, it goes up when the rates go up. So it basically tracks rates of the 20-year. Sure enough, look at that. Nail the bottom. We also know about 3-bar surges. 1, 2, 3-bar surge, usually the end of a move. This is just using methodology. Going back to the spiders, let's look at the intraday, guys. The intraday, fascinating today. The rally has just been a slow melt up. The volume is dead. I mean, the volume is non-existent today. 132.5 million on the SPY. We have not done this type of light volume in a long time. Look at the chart here, guys. See the volume here? We were literally back here before the big fall was the last time we did this type of volume. So again, very light volume on this market. Going to the intraday, the markets initially, these were my levels I gave out in the Research Center hot charts and alerts this morning to let people know. And sure enough, we came up to the first level, pulled back, came up underneath the second level, stalled out, got through, went to the 200, stalled, pulled back, and then have gone a little bit higher. Ultimate target now is probably this bluish trend line right here at 120.3 on the SPY. If we zoom out, you want to know where that is? That's right here at this pivot low. If you get through that pivot low, gap fill is the next spot at 121. All right, and again, I do think that we have a decent chance of getting there before Friday. Now, what were the fundamental reasons why this market rallied? Let's talk a little bit about that, folks. Well, yesterday there was panic because Europe, the day before on Monday, when the markets were closed here for Labor Day, they collapsed. The European markets collapsed. Fear of debt issues continuing out there in the Euro situation. But today, Germany voted and said it was constitutional to do some bailouts. So that's a big hurdle that's gone now. That's a positive effect. In addition, Bernanke speaks tomorrow. The markets still believe QE3 is coming. I also believe QE3 is coming, and I think he will deliver. Next, you have Obama's speech tomorrow night. President Obama will be giving a speech on how to create jobs. That's coming tomorrow night. All these factors, you had to know this stuff going into the week, and I said this, folks. I said this plain and simple. Going into this week, I said volume is going to be light. That favors neutral to upside. All right, then you have all these factors on a light volume week. You have to think the markets, any selling should be a buying opportunity. And again, as I said on Friday and on Monday, even when the markets were closed and going into Tuesday, I said it's all about this white trend line right here. Where do you close? If you knew that, you made money. Simple as that. All right, again, free trial research center, free trial intraday stock chat, 7-day, no obligation. Come join us here. The new website has launched. It's an amazing new website with a social side now for members to talk with each other, post charts, discuss, post pictures, whatever they want, videos, whatever they want. And again, I'm involved chatting with members as well throughout the day on the social side. And again, as a free trial, you actually don't have access to that, but once you become a full-fledged paying member, your membership is upgraded to include the social side. All right, let's go over a couple charts here. Now, what are we seeing the big rallies in today? Believe it or not, big rallies in oil. You can see Chevron is up $3 today. Monster move on Chevron CVX. It's basically been up at the highs all day long. Chevron and Exxon both having big moves. Exxon up $1.77. In addition, I think the big solid move is coming from Caterpillar today. And you might say, well, why is Caterpillar having a big day? Why is 3M having a big day? Why are stocks like Halliburton also up and having a big day today? My hypothesis is this. Obama is going to talk about creating a jobs program to increase and shore up the infrastructure of the United States. That's how he's going to do it. So he's going to build out the infrastructure, shore it up, rebuild it if it needs rebuilding. And ultimately, what do we know? Caterpillar is probably going to be involved there. Some of these other building companies will be involved there. And that's why they're having a good rally and probably will continue to be strong into that meeting tomorrow night. All right. We also see Apple Computer and Amazon up, Google's up, Baidu's up. JPM and Goldman Sachs are up. You name it, it is positive today. Even Bank of America, which has been one of the kind of crappiest performers in the world here over the last few months, that's even up as well. All right, I'm watching a bunch of stocks out there. I have a few positions out there on the long side after yesterday. I even have a couple small caps, but not much on the way of small caps. But I am watching some key small cap Chinese plays after the runs in GROW, CIIC. Here's GROW's move on the daily. Take a look at this. I mean, this is just ridiculous. It's finally pulling back today, but look at that move up. I mean, that's a miraculous move. CIIC is also pulling back a little bit, but look at that move. These are Chinese small caps. Hedge funds are running these, and it's, again, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the next runner. I'll be tweeting about it. I'll be posting on my social network on inthemoneystocks.com about the next runner. And again, I encourage you to join very, very soon and make some money with us here at inthemoneystocks.com. Free trial, folks. If it's free, it's from me. Take care. Enjoy. Let's make some money this afternoon.